Welcome to Africa. This week, I'm Abakar Sadiq Ibrahim. In this episode, Professor Ibrahim Agoola Gambar, CFR, OCRT, the chairman of Savannah Center for Diplomacy, Democracy and Development in FCT Abuja, the Nigeria's capital. Recently, he was inducted into the Maiden edition of Ilorin Emirate Descendants Progressive Union Hall of Fame. At the side event of the gathering, His Excellency Professor Ibrahim Agoola Gambar took time to speak to journalists on how proud to be on sons of the Emirates and their impact.
On the 11th day of the 11th month of the year, 1995, so for the Almighty to grant me the help to be standing here to also speak on his behalf is a great honor. Secondly, to also be asked to accept on behalf of the immediate late Emir, the 10th Emir of Ilorin, with whom we share the same grandfather, my cousin, my brother, is equally important. So for me, the third one, which is my own, is the least of the importance. Not in terms of the recognition by IEPU, but in terms of what the Almighty Allah has enabled me to be alive and well to do. So, glory be to God, and it will renew my own commitment to this community, because with all the honors I've been privileged to receive elsewhere, and some of you may know that I was honored by Angola along with two former presidents. That is President Obasanjo. The biggest honor is from one's own home, because that's the hardest to achieve, to be honored by our own community. There are three messages. First of all, to count ourselves privileged to come from this town. It's no accident, because God does not make mistakes or great accidents. That the three most prominent chiefs of staff in this country, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guess where they come from? Today, they are going chief of staff in his role as the head of state. Adamba and General Agboola, chief of staff, the two presidents, and me and my uncle said, as the last chief of staff to President Buhari, all from the same community. So we must be proud that we come from this community, united by religion, united by common heritage of Sheikh Ali. So we must not downplay our community. We must be proud of our community. We must shout about the achievements of our community. Because if you don't blow your own trumpet, nobody will blow it for you, because they are too busy blowing their own trumpet. Secondly, however, as the Ninth Emir of Ilorin used to say, any Ilorin person, it would be nice if you enhance by your activities and contribution the status of the town. But if you cannot enhance it, please leave it as you found it. So the coming generation should maintain the glory, the stature of Ilorin in the context of Nigeria. Don't forget, we are one of the most prominent, the most northern part of the south, and the most southern part of the north, and we live in the middle of the country. That's a special relationship with the rest of Nigeria. The third is that anything is possible. Yours truly speaking. I went to primary school in Bodisadu, not even born in Ilorin, but went to primary school in Bodisadu, Moro, President Moro. Went to senior primary school in Malete, and I became the first chancellor when that village Malete became the location of the Kwara State University. Okay. So from village school to village school to provincial secondary school, learning now government secondary school. No. So anybody that applies himself can reach whatever heights. Anybody, and so they should apply themselves and be even greater and live Ilorin better than the family. Those are the messages. And there are tremendous opportunities, a lot of challenges, tremendous opportunities in ICT, in artificial intelligence, in being self-employed. Let's not be looking for government jobs that doesn't exist anymore. You know, let's be employers, entrepreneurs, and build a better place than them. Because history of law will be written, and the constitution every generation will record what they will remember, what will be their own. Students in Ilorin Provincial Secondary School, GSM, I belong to Ilorin Descendants Students Union, IDS. That is in effect the youth wing of the Ilorin Descendants Progressive Union, which will begin later. So really for me, we have carried the torch where we are still standing here. That is one of the physical achievements, but it's only to recognize the importance of having training institutions that will develop the capacity of our youth. So I'm proud of them, and I hope this tradition of honoring those who have served, those who have distinguished themselves beyond our time, who have brought good name to our community. That's something that Gambari one of the outgrowths Ilorin Emirate Professors Association. All of that is stemming from Ilorin I was privileged to launch them a few years ago, and this Saturday I've been doing a lecture on the responsibility of privileged people and professors in terms of good governance in our country. Unite. We must unite, but also fight for our rights. Let nobody take Ilorin for granted. That let nobody take Ilorin, no politicians will take us for granted, no government will take us for granted, whether it's local government, state government, and federal government. So we are proud people, united by almost common religion, common cultural heritage, common ancestry in a sense, you know. That to me, that's very important to sustain. You know, to build is difficult, to destroy is easy, and to even sustain progress is even more the most difficult of all. The sustainability of the promise of Ilorin, the promise of the founding father. This is what we are.
Thank you for watching today. I appreciate it. You have listened to Professor, the eminent scholar and Professor Ibrahim Gambari. I can go on and give his antecedents. The Ilorin Emirate Progressive Union definitely have contributed much to the development of Kwara State and Nigeria as a whole. As you have listened to him, you need to blow your trumpet by yourself. You need to blow your trumpet yourself. If not, no one will blow for you. Thanks for watching Africa This Week. Join us next week as more African events unfold. I'm Prof Ibrahim.